Do you have a favorite sibling?
Favorite.
Do you have a favorite sibling?
Oldest by...
It's just...
Factor of elimination.
Yeah. Well, I've known one for like...
So much longer.
5 times longer.
Oh, okay.
So I like her less.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
The other one, we ain't got the history to be angry.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Comfort Level Podcast. I'm Maddie, and I'm here with...
I'm SJ.
Sam.
Brandon.
And we're on vacation right now, technically.
Are we?
Are we really?
It's 5 o'clock.
I mean, if we were on a
right
cruise,
now.
that'd be
It's
different.
5
Like this
o'clock.
next story with these
She
cruise
got-
tickets.
Whoa.
She stood on business with.
She
Said
got
too much
straight
business.
She
to
didn't
it.
give you guys even your chance to get like your pre.
We didn't even get a preamble.
Yeah.
Because that's what I look forward to. Because I know I only get one chat.
It's
Yeah.
changed. You only get one tangent.
But so the beginning is our other pre that she
Yeah,
wasn't.
that's your pre.
Like,
that's
We're
that's-
doing so much
that's
in
the
the pre.
coupon.
Like, we
And
just need
then
a
she
warm
cut it
up.
off so quickly. This is gonna be a bad episode.
It's going to be a great episode.
Maddie and this gag order, Sam.
It's crazy, and I think the audience needs to know.
We have
Audience,
been
you love
gagged.
chat.
We will not be.
We know you love chat.
No, audience,
Maddie
I'm
says
telling you,
you
we
have
cut out
to
like
chat
20
every
minutes
episode.
each episode. We could just
She's
blaze through
exaggerating.
these freaking episodes, and we
It's-
cut out 20 minutes of, talking about siblings that you don't like and getting fought and, other siblings. So it's like, it has to be cut out anyway.
No, it doesn't. My sister knows.
Well, anyway, first story is
Free
from...
us. Free us. We want to chat.
She pushes to the
Maddie,
story.
let us chat.
Hashtag release the gag order.
Release the gag order,
Release
please.
Oh my God.
We will not be silent.
So, Sam, we just need to keep fighting.
Yeah,
She's
I'm-
going to break down.
Girl, I'm always going to chat.
That's crazy. Okay.
Maddie's just going to have to keep cutting.
r/true off my chest is this first story. And it says, I found tickets for a cruise that my boyfriend got me. This gift has cemented for me that the relationship is over.
Oh shoot!
She found the tickets to go somewhere and she's like, oh, hell no, bro.
It was Carnival.
It's done.
If I go to Cozumel one more time, it's over.
Yeah, it's probably one of the older. It's probably one of the older ships.
Yeah.
Carnival Jubilee, something like that.
Dang.
I could
she
never be
called
caught
the
on the
name
Jubilee. You'll never let me set foot on that Lido deck on the Jubilee.
Yeah, no, I mean, if
Jubilee's
it
the
was
Midwest of the
if
cruise
it was
world.
an older ship, those older ships are literally terrible. Like we went on one for like our family reunion, and it was just like the oldest ship. There was bingo, and that was it.
Oh my
Like, bingo
god!
go crazy. Don't
Not
go.
even shuffleboarding.
Was it good?
Don't knock
Not-
bingo.
Was the bingo good?
You know, my mom did win, and she passed me or something.
Ooh, that's illegal. And we caught you on 4K. You're caught.
It's
Another
fine.
thing to be cut out to protect these people.
The money's been spent. It's fine.
Oh, it was money? I thought it was alcohol.
No, it was money.
The way you said, pass me a little something,
I
something.
thought it was.
Yeah.
I-
No, she
Yeah,
just slid
no.
it. She's like, hey, just
Take
Oh,
a little
okay.
dollar or something.
have fun.
Where'd you spend it at?
Alcohol.
I was underage at that point, so I would never do anything like that.
She would never
SJ
do
never
anything
drank
like that.
before.
I am.
She paid
I'm,
someone to buy it.
I'm so
Because if I know someone who stands on the law, it's SJ.
that stays with the law.
Yeah, you stick with the law you stand on. You're like,
Why'd I
no.
laugh at that?
It's
I laughed a
weird
little
that you
too
laughed
quick
at
at
it.
that.
You know
Was
that.
that a? Did you find that funny?
Yeah.
Oh lord!
Ooh.
Because it's like,
I'll set the record straight right here, right now. I'm a law-abiding
And
citizen,
she
know
is.
that.
and y'all know this.
But
We
standing
do.
10 toes on the law, I'm like, okay, come on. Does it do any of us do that?
SJ
I do.
does.
I don't
10
know.
toes on.
I don't know what y'all
the
be
law?
doing. I don't know what y'all be
Does
doing.
she crinkle her toes and put them down on the parchment paper of the law? You're telling me she does
We're
that?
locked
Tight?
in.
Tight.
Tight.
All
There's a
right.
grip. My
She's
grippers
she's crinkled the paper at this
are
point.
on the lines of the law.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I found tickets for a cruise that my boyfriend got me. This gift has cemented for me that this relationship is over. I need to let this out without getting pushback from family and friends who think his gift is romantic, so I'm using a throwaway. My birthday is coming up in a few months, and 3 days ago I found out what my boyfriend's present was, our tickets to a cruise. His sister spilled the news thinking I would be excited, and I'm not. We live together, And I found the gift knowing that it was for me. I sound so ungrateful, but I'm not. The gift just proves to me that things will never change. The first thing is the gift isn't really for me. I do not like cruises because I get really bad seasickness, and nothing I do helps. I also told him what I wanted to do for my birthday, which was go to the Ren Fair Festival on my birthday. I've already taken the week off from work in preparation to go to this fair. I have purchased tickets. I'm saving month to month so that I have spending money without affecting finances at home. Why would he book tickets the same time as the time I took off to go to this festival? Also, the cruise wasn't cheap at all, so it's basically wasted money because I'm not going. I'm so annoyed. I told him time and time again that I don't feel like he listens to me, that I feel like he's just getting things by thinking about what's best for him and what he would like. It's not only gifts. He makes decisions based off of what he thinks is best, and I just can't deal with it anymore. I love him, but I'm so done. And before anyone says I didn't talk to him or talk to him about this, I have repeatedly. This has been a reoccurring conversation in our 2.5-year relationship. The next thing to do is to talk about this and end things.
Not the asshole.
That scared me.
I don't think she's the asshole.
It's a true off my chest.
Yeah,
Oh.
So she's just making a confession.
I
She's like,
gotta
I'm about to
say
break up
this.
with him.
Yeah.
I gotta say it.
Okay.
I would. I'd break up with him.
I mean, I think it was just weird how she was wording it. Like, before you say anything, this throughout the whole story, I'm like, bro, like, just if it's getting off your chest, just let it be off your chest. Like, but yeah, I don't know. Like that. I mean, she has her answer. Like,
Yeah.
what else do you? I mean, you know what your problem is within a relationship, so.
People that
It is
buy
what it
gifts
is.
for themselves and then like brand it as it's for you, but
On
it's
her birthday.
really-
Yeah.
They're
and
the best
she
kind.
told you, she gave you the blueprint. This is what I want to do for my birthday. Straight up, I'm telling you now.
Yeah.
I'm saving month to month so I can go. And then you plan a cruise.
Well, maybe, what if, hear me out, he was like, you want to go to a Ren Fair? That's the end of our relationship because I can't do that.
What
Tim,
is it?
I can't do you.
It's the Renaissance Fair where they go.
Thank
back,
you.
Like they're back in time and they're like,
Oh.
Sane people. They say cousins. I guess we should just say sane people.
Sane dude.
Sane people.
sane people?
Sane people, yeah.
Sane people.
Yeah.
On this side of the couch.
On this
Oh,
side of the couch.
Like
It's
you're not
normal.
insane.
Like some people on some other sides of the couch.
Some people on the other side of the couch.
Like in a black shirt.
Oh, I'm wearing.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not specific, so you probably wouldn't be able to tell who it is, but
Yeah. You know, we just
It's
do
like
that
a
out there.
midnight blue.
It's blue.
Oh, okay.
It actually is
I
not.
guess there's no one.
You know, I hear women have more cones in their eyes so they can tell more colors than men, and I can tell that color is black.
Where
I
were
can
you
tell
on
as
the
well. I
whole
can tell as well.
Black and blue dress, golden milk dress. Where
Yeah.
were you in that?
That was so
And did
long
your
ago.
cone see what the proper?
it's his second tangent already.
No, the other one was an actual pre-chat, and that we just did it after you.
Because
said
I
the
said
topic.
this is
So
the
that
one,
was
and
not
Brit.
my tangent.
No, your cousin said this is
Pre-chat?
a second.
How is this my second? This
Okay,
is
okay,
because we did the pre-chat. We still did it,
and that's fine.
Yeah, we had a little pre-chat.
but I even did my tangent. She brought up the cones.
You guys
It's
brought
a
up the
quick
colors.
second thing. It's
And
not
I
like a 5-minute
continued on her
story.
cones.
I didn't say anything.
You transitioned it to something else.
Can I chat with my best friend across the room, please?
All right.
Oh my god!
Listen, I gotta call you out because you guys said it yourself. You're just gonna keep pushing until I let you slide. So I'm not gonna let it
You're
slide.
gonna kill us.
Oh, wow. Maddie, you're really not going to let
'Cause
it
it's
slide?
2 on 1.
Slide.
Maddie, please.
Please, man.
Anyway, this tangent.
Yeah. It wasn't even a tangent. It was just another comment. And then
Right,
we're moving back into the story that I can't wait to discuss.
Okay, so edit. I appreciate the comments and concerns about cheating, but I know the gift is for me because it was really nice packaging that said "Happy Birthday" my name, and the bag had like cruise ship related items and possible excursions. The effort that he went to, it made me sad because that means he could have put a little bit of effort about things that I like. If he had even just gotten me a ticket to the Ren Fair Festival or accessories from online, or even taken a piece of an outfit that had to do with the Ren Fair, it would have made my entire month. It would have meant that he listened and he got me something that was interesting to me. I'm talking to him tonight and I'm not even annoyed anymore. I feel nothing about this.
Oh, that's how
done.
that's how you know it's done.
It's over.
She is
done.
It is
She
over.
is done. When you
Numb
stop
and
feeling stuff, just go ahead and throw in the towel.
He's not in trouble. It's just it doesn't exist anymore, the relationship.
Oh.
Because we talked about this. I feel like we talked about this a few months ago where I had made a comment and I was like, I know it's true for girls, at least in my experience. Once a girl stops complaining to you about something that's important to her and she just keeps letting it slide, it's like, I don't have feelings about this anymore. They're slowly detaching from the relationship. And I remember I was asking you guys, I was like, is that something that men find themselves doing? Is like, hey, this is really important to me. I really want to do this. Okay, you're just kind of ignoring me. I guess I'm just going to let it slide because I'm going to slowly not care and detach. And then by the time we break up, it's like, there's no trying with me anymore. It's like, it's done.
Yeah.
You know, that's my experience that I've seen for a lot of women. And I was wondering, I was like, is that the same for men?
I'm good to do something like that.
I feel like a lot of people are, but like a lot of women.
Yeah. Like after I'm like, a lot of people say, once you're done, you're done. Like once you get tired enough, then you'll know that time when you're tired. When I'm done telling you something, I'm literally not going to tell you again, because why am I wasting my breath? I just wasted my breath the 20 other times I try to explain this to you.
Yeah.
I'm literally not explaining it to you again because you're not incompetent, you're not dumb, but you are acting like it, and I'm literally not going to play this charade with you.
Like it happens with friends too. It's like, you'll be like, hey, can you text me more? Like, I'd love to hang out with you more. I feel like I never talk to you. I only talk to you when I'm seeing you. And eventually, like, we're not going to be even in a place where I see you anymore. And so it's like the moment that it seems like the moment they always start putting in effort, it's like a year or so later. And it's
when
like,
it's too late.
I don't care if you reach out to me anymore. I don't think we're friends. Like, I literally had times like that where I'm like, I try and text you, I try and make plans, it doesn't work out, you cancel. And then it's like, by the time they're like, hey, I haven't talked to you in a while, I'm like, yeah. And you haven't noticed until now. That's the problem. Like, we're not really friends anymore. So.
Yeah, I think from a guy's perspective, I don't know if maybe we can talk about this. Is it like more black and white for you? Like, if it's like, oh, you're not rocking with me, that's it? Like, it's like there is no detaching. Like if I tell you once or twice, I'll let it slide. But then afterwards, it's like, I'm not going to slowly start doing things. I'm just going to not do anything. Like, I don't know if it's just different for people, person to person, but like for me, once I had a friend and once I realized it was like they weren't as invested as I was, I just stopped. Like, I don't think I even like did like a, like, hey, like, we've talked about this before. Like, once I talked about it once, I was like, you're not going to change. Like, what's the point of me like doing all this stuff to like try to make anything better or like try to make you see? I'm not. I'm going to just stop. And that's exactly what I did and moved on. And especially in like, well, when it comes to friendships, it's like there's other people around that you were using that energy to someone that didn't necessarily value how you were coming to them. So like now you can now pour it into people that actually do. But I don't know if that's just person to person. Like, if that was just my experience, I won't speak for that behalf of men, but like that's just how I would operate.
Well, it kind of sounds like you were describing what we are describing, so maybe it is just person to person.
Yeah,
because you're like, okay, I expressed it a few times, now I don't care to, like you said, give that energy. It's too exhausting to keep asking you to do something that I need you to want to do it and not just be like, hey, like, why haven't you talked to me? I'm like, I don't want to have to tell you to reach out to me. That's just exhausting.
I mean, I definitely had the experience from like a man dating women and having friends that are women that I can tell when they're done. Like, if you're still complaining about this, if you're still fighting about this, you're still mad about this, I'm like, oh, you're in this. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what he does. You're still in this. But until the point where you're like, well, yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm like, oh, she's ready. She's ready to be done. Because as long as you're still putting all this emotion into it, I'm like, you're hooked. And a lot of men know that. They're like, well, I can keep on this because she's still fussing. She's still mad. She's still going mad at me. But as soon as she's like, she doesn't give you any energy back, and then that's when the guy's like, well, I love you. And then they put on the thing because we feel that it's gone. And we're like, okay, we got to get back to that place.
And you know what? I've seen this, like, not in a relationship, but at my job, I work with predominantly men, right? Mm-hmm. And like, as a woman, you're like fighting for men to listen to you.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, it's every time that I go silent is when they're like, SJ, hey, SJ, what's going on? Why are you upset? When I'm literally doing nothing but doing my work, but that's when they notice, like, yo, what's wrong? Why aren't you saying anything? Why aren't you, what? I could go on a tangent about that.
But don't do it.
But it's like,
you can.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy how they literally pick up on it. And that's when they decide, okay, I need to do something. But by that time, your time done ran out, buddy. It's too late. It's too late. Mm-hmm. Like, you can't come back now. Like, this whole time, you knew there was like a dynamic where, I'm upset. There's an issue. And literally the moment I go silent and I'm like, okay, bro, I'm done with this. Like, I'm not saying anything else. That's SJ, what's going on? Why are you so angry? What do you mean? Why am I so angry? I'm sitting here doing my work and you're asking me why I'm angry?
That is like the most frustrating thing, for
you
sure.
need to get that off your chest, man.
Do you need that separating?
That's proper, yeah.
Just crazy.
Tell them.
I tried, man. They're men.
Jared.
Actually, there was somebody named Jared.
Boy, trust me, I know, and I know his type. Jared.
BB.
Jared.
You got to bleep it when we say Jared because Jared's going to know.
Jared actually left before this happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think him being there is what kind of even ushered the environment.
It's always a Jared.
It's always a Jared. It's the culture of a Jared.
What is it with Jared's?
Preach. Heard that.
Heard.
Update. So I ended my relationship with my ex who bought me cruise tickets for my birthday. The day I wrote this post is the day that I ended things with my ex. When he came home, I basically said I found the tickets for the cruise and I asked him what they were for. He said they were for my birthday and that I ruined the surprise. I asked him why did he get me tickets for a cruise when he knows that I get seasick and also when he knows that I've been preparing for the Ren Fair Festival for a couple of months. He said that he always liked cruises when he went on them, and he thought I could push through it with patches or some other remedy because it was a really expensive cruise. He continued talking, but to be honest, I spaced out because I just realized just how much this man didn't care about me.
What did I say? Cruise for him, branded for her.
Mm-hmm.
That's
well said.
He bought cruise tickets completely disregarding what I had planned, how I feel, and what I wanted to do, all because he liked them. Like, F my birthday, F what I want, F how sick I get. He likes cruises, so we should do that.
Push through.
I think he realized I wasn't speaking or excited because he asked me what was wrong, and I broke up with him.
Freaking idiot.
What's wrong?
Freaking idiot. I just told you what was wrong.
He was shocked and angry and asked why. This isn't the exact wording, but I said something like, it's because I realized how much you really don't care about me and that you're always willing to put your wants over mine every time it suits you, even on my birthday. He started to argue and wanted to talk about it, but I just went numb and went to bed on the couch. After 2 hours of trying to talk to me, he left me alone. I woke up the next day and I got ready for work. I oddly felt fine and he wanted to talk, but I just said I'm done. And if he wanted to talk about the apartment or what we would do about the lease or anything regarding the end of the relationship, then I'm good with that. I told him I'm not changing my mind about this, and for me, this relationship is done and I just want to split amicably. While I was at work, I had free time and I wrote down every instance I could remember just in the last 6 months of him choosing his wants/needs over mine. It was nearly 3 pages front to back. And I didn't even realize how much I let go of because he didn't want to do it. When I went home, he tried to talk to me again, and I gave him the list, and I explained what it was. He left me alone for the rest of the night.
Yeah. She handed you a document. That's...
So you had to read it.
Can you imagine, like, just flipping through the 3 pages and like,
He just reads, like, the first 5 lines, and he's like, okay.
Okay, I get it.
He he's still not accepting the breakup. He wants to do couples therapy now or even go on a break because he realizes how much he's done. But nope, I'm not doing it. I'm not trying to be mean or harsh to him, but I don't really want to give him false hope. I also feel weirdly okay, but I'm also numb at the same time. What I have to deal with now is breaking the lease, which he isn't willing to do because he thinks we can move past this. So I'm going to talk to the leasing office and see my options. At least I have my birthday to look forward to as I deal with my relationship ending and having to find a new place to live.
I'm proud of her. Good for her. Like she got to the point where she was like, I do not deserve any of this. And matter of fact, I'm always the one conceding to him. Good for her.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that joke.
I love a girly pop that stands up for herself.
I heard that joke too, Sam, but I was listening to
great.
Sadia.
Sam, what did you say?
He said, you better go find you a knight in shining armor.
Because
Is
of
that you?
Renaissance Fair.
Because of Ren Fair.
You better go joust for their heart.
This man and his puns.
That was good, Sam. That
I
was
was
good.
like, I
ain't
let
gonna
one
hold
joke
you.
slide. I can't let
good.
that one. I can't let that one. That was way too good not to acknowledge.
The only thing I could tell for her is because she's probably told this to her friends and family. They're like, "Why are you doing this? Show them the list." Because they probably only heard this one instance. They're like, "Okay, maybe it's not what you want, but he did this. It's fine." But you need to take them through the history of like, this is what I've been. It's these little tiny things that add up.
Mm-hmm.
So when I do this one thing, you're like, "Oh, this is crazy. You're breaking up for that." You're like, "No, this stuff adds up over time."
Yeah.
And I just let it slide and just built and built and built to this final straw.
I'm a chronic people pleaser, so like conceding all the time, exhausting. It is so exhausting. It's like sometimes why can't I just do what I want to do
What are we
sometimes?
talking about?
Yeah.
Are we talking about the same person? I ain't never heard you concede.
Sam, because with you, like
You're so aggressive and I concede
you don't
constantly.
count. You literally don't count.
Oh my god.
Would you say that we create a space here where, because I don't necessarily see you as a people pleaser either, but would you say that we create a space for you to be like, no?
Yeah, I would
Because
say that. Yeah,
you say no to us all the time. I'm like, okay.
And I feel like maybe we should work on that space. Let's get less of that. Okay, never mind.
For me, it's like time and place. Like these guys, they're literally my family. So like Caleb is someone that my brother is 100. No, I'm not doing that.
Right.
So, and Sam is like double, like 2 times that. Sam is just always going to be an absolute no. I want to be
Always a no.
I want to be perpendicular to where Sam wants to be. You know what I mean? Like, so that's why it's always double down with Sam. But yeah, these guys, like, they're literally my family. So like, of course,
That means a lot.
There's a space where I can be like, yeah, no.
No,
it
and it's
means a lot,
okay.
but
It's like,
let's
okay.
Also, let's get
Sam,
some
shut up.
professionalism in there. Not so much family. Let's
Professionalism.
get
I'm the
where
one being
some yeses are
professional,
happening.
trying to keep us in check with the tangents, and you just can't keep it together.
I'm not on a tangent right now.
You're starting one.
No.
You can go for a while.
It's the way. No.
You can go for a while on that. I feel like.
Hannah Montana really did have the best.
She had the best what?
Best of both worlds.
She did have the best of both
Yeah,
worlds.
she did. And that's not a tangent. That was a joke, and I'm over it.
Do you feel like when I tell you can only have one tangent an episode, you want to
wanna
be like,
get your drink
shoot my
order like
boss?
this next
No,
story?
do you want to shoot your boss like this next story?
I just wanted to say one.
Drink order is the one you chose.
Yeah,
Did you
'cause
just?
I
Did you
panicked.
just?
It's the last one I saw.
I was like, what? You want to get a drink order like
There's
this
literally
next story?
only 3 options, and I picked.
Did we choose the drink order or the shooting your boss?
We're gonna do shooting boss
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I want to hear about the shooting the boss.
because it's like, ooh.
I wonder if the boss actually got shot.
I hope not, because we do not like violence. We don't condone violence on this show,
Unless it's dad fights.
unless it's dad
Fights, yeah.
Because even we were silenced. On
Are we drawing the line at dad
Cousins
fights?
Guild.
Are we like all agreeing to that?
That's crazy.
We tried to condone
I
violence
think-
on the Cousins Guild.
Stab.
And Maddie shut it down.
because you said maybe, and I get it. That dude was trash because I listened to the
We
story.
said maybe accidentally.
Yeah, maybe accidentally burying.
You said
killing-
maybe accidentally murder somebody. I don't know if
Yeah.
I don't want to promote that. on
How
the
do you
We
podcast.
ask-
don't either. We don't condone it. That's
Yeah,
what
we
I'm
don't
like.
condone it.
But
It was
you
just a
said to
little,
maybe do it.
It was a little jingle, you know?
Yeah.
Stab, stab.
Ooh. Barry.
Barry, ooh. Barry, shoot, stab, boot. Barry,
And then their life is
Gone.
It's gone.
These guys, man.
Freedom.
These guys. And it wasn't a good person.
It wasn't
For
a good
sure.
person. It was not a good person.
But
Batman would have did it.
anyway, you were saying, should we agree on the
Did you see the
men and dads
Batman only
fighting?
fights
Is that the
Stone
only violence for
Vince
like?
Staples
Okay.
was arguing that he
Maybe. I mean, maybe mom fights. I might be in on some mom
The
fights.
Karen fights.
A Karen fight, yeah.
I would like to
And
see
he had
the
facts
Karen
to back
fight.
it up.
Yeah.
I have to watch this.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys really? Yeah.
Because I'm attentive.
Okay. Today I effed up by repeatedly shooting my boss in the head.
Oh, okay.
Wait, repeatedly?
Yeah. I'll just read it.
He went to a firing range. That's the only way it could be
murder, bro.
But
That's the only way it could be a
repeatedly.
thing.
If you repeatedly fire
Steph's
into anyone's
face.
head, that's murder.
All right, well.
You're not shooting people at firing ranges.
Yeah, you don't shoot people at fire
You
ranges.
get
Yeah,
print a
you get
picture.
Picture.
But the
Oh.
boss, the boss,
Like a
Put
picture
your
of the boss.
It's
Instead
on
of
the
like
picture.
the regular head, they just put your
it's the boss's head.
on
Okay,
Yeah, oh no, yeah, it's just a random picture. Take this, Gerald.
okay.
Jared.
Jared. Yeah.
Jared's the enemy.
Jared.
Sorry, Jared's out there, but also
No, we love Jared.
Wait, can Jared's be a boss? I've never heard
Jared's-
like it's always
You
like
know-
something.
You heard of
Wait,
Subway?
what was that Subway? His
But he's
name
not
was
a boss.
Jared.
He's a
He was
boss
the
of-
face of
Yeah,
Subway.
he was a face,
I know.
but he wasn't a boss.
Well, when he came to our Subway, we had to listen to everything he said.
Yeah, it's Jared.
Everything.
oh
Stop.
no. All right, so today I effed up by repeatedly shooting my boss in the head. This happened a few days ago. We went paintballing with
I
my
knew it. I knew it. I'm like, please let's be like a
okay.
BB gun or
Thank
something.
you, because I'm like, I don't condone murder.
with my. You
Off
just
it?
did like 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, I did.
Anyway, with my office colleagues
past.
at the end of our year celebration. In the game, I ran to the edge of the arena, hoping to flank the other team. Two people on the other team had the same idea, and we found ourselves in a standoff behind some wooden cover. I shot the first person quickly, and they called their hit and went away. It was then between me and one other guy. I'm going to call him Dave. Instead of wearing a helmet, Dave wore only a mask, which left the rear and top side of his head uncovered. Unluckily for him, the top of his head was visible to me through a slit in the wooden cover. I considered for a moment what to do. Do I shoot him in the head and cause immense pain and agony? Or do I wait for a shot against a more protected part of his body? In the end, I thought I only needed to shoot him once for him to be gone and I'd be on my way. And by wearing a mask and not a helmet, he knew full well that it could happen. So I steadied my aim and I shot him through the gap of the wood, clean onto the top of his head. I heard a scream and say, "Ah, you bastard!" But he didn't call the hit. He didn't even move from his position. So I shouted, "Call your hits!" But he didn't respond. I'm sure he heard me because I saw his head turn slightly when I spoke, but he didn't call his hit. So I shot him again and again and again in the exact same spot on the top of his head.
Bro, do not move.
With each shot, he let out a but
He's
he did
eating
not
those
call
hits.
his hit. It was kind of satisfying, actually, seeing the paintballs explode on the top of his head. So at this point, his head was
He's a murderer. Straight up, man. This is how it starts.
At this point, his head was red/yellow paintballing mess, but yet he still does not call
blood.
his hit.
Blood.
not paint,
That
that's
has to be
blood.
blood.
Yeah, he's like, my paintballs are only
You
yellow,
only had
but
yellow, so where'd the red come from?
weird.
But it's satisfying at the
OP.
same
Yeah,
time.
OP is
He
crazy.
continues to like hit the
You
trigger.
don't need a paintball, sir.
But yet he still doesn't call his hit. Eventually, a marshal comes nearby, and I tell him that he didn't call his, but as you can see, he's covered in paint. The marshal tells me to shoot him again to see it for
Marshall on
himself.
violent.
So right through the slit in the wood, I shoot him in the exact same spot on the top of his head, and he doesn't call his hit, and the marshal pulls him out and escorts him away. I then see him after the game, crying his eyes out, holding a bag of frozen peas against his head, walking toward the car park.
Walk of
Turns
shame.
out it was my line manager, my boss. I'm not sure whether to tell him it was me that shot him after the Christmas holidays. And then there's an edit and then an update.
You take that to your grave.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
it.
Don't tell him. Don't
You
tell
don't
him
really
that.
need to tell anybody that.
No one needs to know.
Just take your win and go.
Yeah. Plus, your manager's an idiot. You're not going to hit me in the
He
same
just
spot
stands
over and
there.
over. He just like, if I don't move, then I'm not hit. You're like, bro. He's like,
He just stands there.
I think after
The survival skills are literally
very
zero.
small.
Non-existent.
I think
Right.
after we read the update, we should reenact this one.
Yeah.
Oh.
That would be
Oh,
funny.
Lord.
Because this dude is wild.
Because
I
the
wanna be the
updates,
marshal.
yeah, the update's kind of interesting too. Okay, so
Shoot him
edit number 1. Did not expect this to blow up. To those of you who are worried that I did serious damage to him, he's mostly fine, I think.
Mostly.
He's like,
He had a sore head and was quite embarrassed from crying in front of his staff.
it's on you, man.
It was your basic rent to public paintball gun that did not possess any real dangerous power behind it, though getting shot in the exact same spot over and over again probably increased the pain quite a bit.
For sure.
Now, some have said that he will recognize my voice. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
I'm sure my voice from within a paintball helmet at a distance from behind some cover was heard, but probably not super recognizable given the circumstances. I don't think he got a really good look at me either, so I think I'm in the clear. To be sure, I just checked my calendar for the coming work week and can see my boss has scheduled a meeting for everyone that attended the paintball event.
Oh my God.
Depending on how that goes, I may post a further update in the future, and he did.
Oh,
Let's hear it.
And he called them and was like, I'm putting cases on
that's
all you.
embarrassing. That's embarrassing. You call a meeting
Yeah.
because you were dumb enough to stand in
Well, he has
one
to
spot.
investigate. So he's like,
He's
hey,
opening
take
an
this gun,
investigation.
Shoot this target. And then you shoot at the head. Then you're like, it's him.
Can you imagine? He'll be like,
There's too much
everybody,
accuracy.
There's way too much accuracy.
everybody put on your mask, and I'd like you to say, call out your
Yeah,
hit.
yeah,
And I
yeah,
just
call
want to
out your
see,
hit.
just want to see how that sounds from each of you guys. All right, number 1, go.
Follow your hit.
That's how I talk in a mask. I gotta go a little deeper to sound like Darth
Call
Vader.
out your head.
So, update. Last week, I noticed my boss scheduled a meeting for everyone that went paintballing that day. Today was the meeting. I was anxious all day and barely got any work done. I kept reading comments back to myself about how he's going to recognize my voice or that he had a mental breakdown or some kind, and that I irresponsibly failed to notice before shooting another 4 paintballs straight at his head. It didn't help that people in the office were talking about how our line manager cried at paintballing. All I added to the conversation were lines like, "Oh yeah, I saw that after the game. What happened?" And "Wow, that's crazy." It became clear that nobody really knew what happened. Most people thought he fell and banged his head really bad or something.
It looks that bad.
Yeah, everyone knew he cried.
Maddie was there. She's like, yeah, it was.
Everyone knew he cried, even people that didn't go to the paintballing, but nobody actually knew what happened. Only I knew he didn't hit his head. He just took the same shot over and over again in the exact same spot. He didn't call his hit and then cried afterwards. That's all that happened. Once we were sat and settled in the conference room, the boss made it clear that he didn't want anyone in the office discussing out-of-work activities during work hours.
You're such a dick for that.
Word must have gotten around that his crying was the topic of conversation. He said, "It's fine, nothing serious," and then said something that took every inch of my composure not to react. I don't know if I can quote him word for word, but he said something like this: "I raised my hand and I was running back to base, and that's when I slipped in the mud and hit my head against a barrel."
That's embarrassing, dude. When you know one of your coworkers did it and you come up with a lie, Okay, I get it. You're trying to save face with everybody else, but there's still that one person out there.
I know, but you're willing to take that because you don't know who did it. So you're like, you have to say something.
Yeah, no one
fessed
fessed up too. It's like a game.
Yeah.
That is so embarrassing.
And he's looking at everyone in their eyes like, I slipped. And he's looking at them and like waiting for someone to be like,
Actually,
yeah.
This actually reminds me. Have you guys seen the SpongeBob movie?
Yeah.
Where he's trying to figure out who blew the bubble in the bar, and he said, "I'm a goofy goober." Yeah. Like,
don't think we don't know how to weed them out.
so actually, you're pretty right there, Sam. So when he said those words, it felt like a Mexican standoff. He glanced around the room looking for a reaction, but I didn't give him one. Internally, though, I was like, what in the actual F are you about? I literally watched the paintballs one by one splat off the top of your head over and over again because before you walked out of the game by a marshal. Also, it was the top of your head that was sore. Now, unless you dived like a dolphin into that barrel head first, I don't see how that would be the part of your body that got injured if you actually slipped and hit something. Externally, though, my face tried to mirror the rest of the room. It was a mixture of compassion and surprise. Shout out to all of you that commented that I should practice the shocked Pikachu face. That was literally what I went for. He still doesn't know who did it. Everyone else believes his story. I'm not sure whether I should let it go or call him out. And then there's an edit. My boss sent out a late work email informing our team he'll be taking the rest of the week off to recover a little more. In response, my colleagues in our group chat have decided that we should pool some money together to buy him a get well soon gift and treat him to a work lunch next week when he's back. If there's anything interesting happening at lunch, I'll be sure to update.
This guy's 2 thumbs down.
Oh my gosh, this is such a great story.
He can't add to that money.
I mean, wow.
Okay, so who wants to be who? So you want to be the marshal.
Yeah.
You got to be something bigger too, because the marshal's there for a little bit.
I'll be the boss.
Okay.
Who's the shooter?
I can be the shooter. Oh.
Clearly, she wants to shoot me.
I mean, either of us, I think, would have wanted to shoot you.
That's true.
I would.
Shoot.
Shoot.
Bang.
Okay. Chill.
Okay, sorry.
She was quick. She said bang. Okay, so what are you doing, Sadia?
What other party did it play?
Oh, we could.
Who's the boss?
We could be some office people.
Yeah, you
I want
can
to be
fill her in
I want to
people
be an
that-
office person.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
What's the boss's name going to be? I just need a name for the boss.
Jared.
Jared.
I knew. I was thinking Jared as well. Okay, great.
All right, here's me running around with my guns.
No one's ever gonna find me.
Oh my God, do I see somebody in the clearing? Okay, I see one person. He's gone. He called a shot. There's another guy. I mean, his head is exposed, so he's kind of at risk, but... All right, I'm going to aim and...
I'm ramp. Ah!
Call your shots. You just got hit. This son of a bitch. All right. What is he doing?
Maybe if they just
Who is
think
this guy?
that I'm a crash dummy or something, I'm not a real person, I won't move. I'm not gonna move.
I hear a lot of firing. What's going on?
I just shot that guy like 4 times and he's not moving. You see, he's got
not moving?
He's got paint on him. He's got yellow and my paintballs are yellow, but he's got red paint on him too.
Shoot him again.
Bleeding.
All right.
All right. Let's see. Wait it out. What is he gonna do? Shoot him again.
He's not. He's not calling his.
Empty the clip.
Empty the clip.
All right. I've seen enough. Walking over. Hey, bud. You're covered in yellow and red. Is that blood?
It's blood.
Okay, yeah. Why aren't you calling your shots? No, come with me.
No,
come
he
with me.
missed me.
No, enough.
It was a ricochet.
Enough.
It ricocheted.
No, you need to come with your head. Look, you got a lump.
You got a lump.
You're at the marshal's
I'm letting this happen. You're not calling your shot. You have to call your shots.
It's a ricochet. It's not even hitting.
I'll let her.
I'm gonna throw my gun at you.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh my God.
Oh, please help.
All we need you to do is just call your shots.
That's it.
Get off the court. Come on, get off. You gotta get off. This is insane.
Who is that guy?
I'm the line manager at the business that we work at.
That is so.
Running away.
Oh my God.
Oh my God! I just shot my boss
2 hours later.
Did you?
at the work office. Did you hear about what happened?
Dude, did you see Jared? He looked absolutely horrible.
What happened to Jared?
Dude, like his head turned into a dome. Like, bro had a bump the size of a basketball on top of his head. Had peas for like ice.
Hey, what are you guys talking about?
The socioeconomic standing of the world.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That Jaden Smith.
We all have different bodies. and all bodies are beautiful.
You're right,
I'm going to my
Jared.
office.
I'm a lump.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he looked and he was crying like a little bitch too. It was actually really embarrassing.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Did you see
Everyone, there will be a meeting next week where we'll discuss some things that are happening in the office.
What are we gonna actually be discussing though?
You'll find out at the meeting.
All right. Okay.
Can I speak too?
Are you his whelp?
Excuse me, my lump has something to say.
I think he's just being a little alpha male-ish. Like, he got shot in the head a couple times, but he just doesn't.
Okay, never mind doing the disregard
doesn't
that.
want to admit
No,
that,
disregard
okay.
that. We'll meet at the meeting next week.
I'll be
Did
quiet.
they say he just got shot in the head?
No,
Multiple times.
my lump's a liar, and everyone knows that. Okay, bye.
Sorry.
He got shot in the head multiple times.
Love you.
I mean, maybe we should
I didn't
pull
know.
money and get him something.
Has your boss ever said love you to you?
No.
That could be
I'm gonna report that to
Everyone,
HR.
circle around. Meeting time. Meeting time.
Meeting.
Okay, so first I want to say we shouldn't be talking about things that happened outside of work. This is a workplace. So things that happen, it doesn't matter what happened out there.
I mean,
Heard.
You can't technically say that.
Heard.
I love that. I love that you guys started doing it. That's really cool. The herd thing, I love it.
Love
What I
restaurant
did want to
business.
say, even though, because it is a big topic, it's a huge
huge.
topic.
It's
Yeah.
huge.
Is it getting
Ginormous.
bigger,
It
sir?
is getting better. He's becoming sentient. He does kind of control sometimes of my movements, but it's okay.
I do my own thing.
So,
Okay,
so
anyway.
what exactly happened, Jared?
So let me tell you, because I just want everything,
clear
all
the
the
air.
rumors,
Clear the
all
air.
the
Clear it
gossip.
out.
Yeah.
So like I was infighting, I was going crazy. I'm like, da, 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 da. And
Yeah.
I was doing so good that I had tripped and I hit this barrel, flipped completely on top of my head, boop,
Can 100% say that.
hurt so badly.
He's lying to you guys.
So anyone
that is definitely the Pikachu
who
shock
doesn't
face.
think that,
That is definitely
Right.
the Pikachu shock
we
face.
think that.
We think
would
that.
be crazy.
We think that.
Okay, we all think this is a strange face coming from you.
It's the
It's a
person
very-
in blue. I can tell you it's the person in blue because you did not trip.
Larry was, who was it?
It was the person in blue because you did not trip. You got shot in the head multiple times and you just didn't want to admit that because you didn't know how to call your shots.
I
Let's start
believe that
there.
you fell.
OP, what do you think? What do you think
Did you-
about with my lies?
I'm so sorry that you fell.
Yeah, I fell.
I died really early in the game, so I actually left and went home, and then I had a flat tire, and
does
so I was.
everybody
Wait.
fly here?
Actually, I do remember that everyone had a unique color for paint for their paintballs.
I feel like everybody's just lying
Let's
in this
everyone
office.
one by one go through the colors. What color did you have?
Orange.
Orange.
She's
Okay,
telling
what
the
color did you have?
I had purple.
You had
Purple.
purple? I don't even remember.
I feel like it's. Yeah, that's definitely yellow paint. That's definitely yellow paint.
Yeah, I had purple.
I had
Shut
orange.
off the lights. Give me the black light. Everyone put out their hands. Okay. Let's scan that. Yep, that's definitely orange. Still have
Yeah.
remnants. Let's go. You painted on your face as well? This is yellow all over you.
No, it's a purple light.
Larry, get her. Jump on her, Larry.
Give me
Are you
control.
a complete?
Oh my God,
You still
Getting
stay in the same
control
spot.
is crazy.
What is happening? I don't have evasion skills. I can't evade.
Yeah, you just stand there.
And scene.
What a wow.
The fact that it became sentient.
Let me take control. Like,
What a dumb story.
And to think it was potentially something way worse that you guys thought it was.
I did too. But I'm glad that really they found the solution.
Like this next story.
that was good.
Quit touching me.
R/true off my chest. My husband loses all of his pens and then borrows all of mine and loses those too. So I found a solution.
Girl hit me with it.
I started holding on to my own pens while giving him eye-catching alternatives. Pens with pom-poms on the end, glittery pink pens, rainbow pens, lavender pens with little unicorns printed all over them, and pens with large plastic diamonds on the end. pens with fabric sunflowers sticking out on the ends.
So she's turned to corporate pen culture.
Yes.
Okay.
Gross.
At first, I did it because I thought it would be funny to hand him increasingly more ridiculous pens every time he asked for one.
That is.
But then the usefulness of my plan became obvious. He's very pleased with these pens since it's hard to lose them. And even if he does misplace one, there are dozens more scattered around and they're easy to find since they're so fabulous. Yeah, when I first started handing them to him, he was amused/puzzled, but then he saw the utility behind the snazzy designs. I'm now free to keep all of my boring black pens to myself. Problem solved.
Yeah.
He said, "Hold on, let her cook real quick. She got something.
She
wanted
found a
something."
system that worked, and they stuck to it.
Subreddit?
True off my chest.
Oh,
She had to get the pens off her chest.
oh,
She had to let the people know about the pens.
She wanted to let people know.
okay. Well, thanks for sharing.
Good for you, girl. Those doctor's office pens can really get wacky, and she took that idea and ran with it.
Good for her.
Good for her.
Well, I mean, how many times are you going to buy regular black pens and then it's like, maybe I should give you one with like a pom-pom puff?
And really, I love a good pom-pom puff pen.
Right.
Honestly.
You know, my favorite pen is. Did you guys see that pen on TikTok? The one
you gave me?
Yeah, the one I gave you that clicks and you like, and it turns.
Yeah.
It looks like. I love that thing. I have when I
What does it do?
It's so it's smooth and then it turns to like
A diamond.
diamond edges. when you
Diamond.
click it.
Like when you look into,
I need a visual of this.
It's amazing.
it's really cool.
The actual pen in practice, it doesn't give the same feeling, but it does still feel good to like.
Yeah, I just mess with it all the
That's why I'm
time.
just like,
Oh, it's like a little fidget.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if she should have gave that one, he would like throw away every other pen. This is all I need.
This is all I need.
He still would have lost it though.
Like, oh no, I lost the pen again.
Because I think I know where that pen is, but I don't know.
He'll probably lose it just so that he can get a new edition of pens. You know?
Just at least have a good pen to write good drink orders like this
Next story. So
That was good. That was good.
So this next one comes from r/petty revenge. A barmaid laughed at my drink order. I was on holiday with my son, 14, and we were watching football in the bar in the evening. I don't really drink, but I do enjoy a cocktail while on holiday. Shoot, everybody does. The server came by and asked if we wanted drinks. I asked for a pina colada, and she snickered at my little order and kind of laughed and said, "Okay," and then walked off to make it.
Okay.
This annoyed me a little. I'm just a grown man wanting to drink a tasty cocktail. What's wrong with that? When she brought the drink back, I got my petty revenge. As she was placing the drink on the table, I said, "Thanks. My mom loves these. God rest her. I always have one on the anniversary of her death to remember her." She looked horrified and tried to shovel off quickly. So I asked her for a cocktail stir, so she had to come back again. And when she came back, I took a sip from the straw, kissed my hand, and pointed to the sky. Trying to look sad. She was so visibly uncomfortable, I had to stifle my own laughs. She noticeably avoided our table multiple times after that.
Good for you.
Yes.
That's actually really funny.
I love it.
Just a quick little...
I mean, he came up with an elaborate.
That's so good.
That was
That's
yeah. My
so good.
mom died. She loved these things.
And then the little...
I use
R.I.P.
that because I am a cocktail girly. I always get
You are a
cocktails.
cocktail girly.
I still remember when I went to San Francisco for college and it was with 3 other guys and we went to a bar and I'm like, there's a picture of us, they all got IPAs and beers. And I have like a little blue thing with a curly
Sam
straw.
has
I'm
his
like,
Cosmo.
I'm like, hey, because I'm like, they taste good.
They
You know,
do.
Sam,
Okay.
I really can't see you with like a whiskey Coke. Like
You know, I
don't.
do like whiskey. That's my
Do
new
you?
thing now.
Really?
Well, whiskey Sprite. Which-
It's actually good.
It's
Sprite
good.
really off-tastes the taste of dark
it's-
liquor.
it really
Crown
is good.
Apple Sprite,
Yep,
very
Crown and Sprite, you
good.
can't go wrong. But usually, if I'm in the mood for fun, I'm getting me a cocktail, and the more colorful, the better.
We should we go into the city and get cocktails?
I'd be
Let's
down.
go to that postcard park, find a bar,
Get some pie.
Find a bar.
do some karaoke,
Okay.
Yeah.
cause an avalanche.
Oh, no.
I don't think we should do that.
Okay, so
No. I think
Everything
you-
else I was on
You
board.
did like
Yeah.
other parts of the plan, okay?
I did.
Everything
How
but
would
the
you even
last one.
cause that?
And when I hit,
We'll always-
that note.
That no, don't hit it now.
Woo.
The glass is
'Cause
already.
I'm scared because I'm seeing
The wind.
that snow's trembling over there. So if I hit that note,
It might
We're
be
dead.
all over.
We're
It might be
dead.
all over.
and this glass can't. This glass is barely holding
It can't
on.
handle your octaves.
Yeah.
Can't.
You break the glass before the avalanche starts.
We're like, no.
You just see the snow just come. It's like, this is your fault. We're not even paying attention that there's near. We're just all looking at
like,
you.
This glass is all over the place.
We're just looking at you like you caused this.
You did
Look
this,
what's
Sam.
coming.
I'm like Whitney Houston called.
She should have never.
Rest
She
in
allowed
peace.
me to make this.
Yeah, I love you, Whitney.
R.I.P. Whitney.
The Bodyguard. That's a movie. We should watch The Bodyguard.
Don't bring up one other movie.
Unless we
Until
watch
we
it
watch.
We will watch The Bodyguard. I promise that.
What is that movie?
with Kevin
Whitney
Costner.
Houston. Yep, Kevin. Girl, you know.
Girl,
Kevin
what you know
Costner,
about
Whitney
that?
Houston, he's a bodyguard
I've seen it.
for her.
You've seen it?
One of the best
You've seen
soundtracks
it.
in a
Yeah.
movie ever.
How did you see that?
I
How
was
were you exposed to
watching. It was
that?
either on Lifetime or BET.
Mama G
It
probably loves Kevin Costner.
was probably Hannah, honestly.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hannah probably had me watch The Bodyguard. It's good. I've seen it a few times. The guy, the stalker, is always really creeps me out.
Oh,
They do a
so
great job
creepy.
of making it like icky.
Icky.
But Whitney is belting the entire movie. She's just singing.
Makes me think of
And I
Jasmine
love a
Sullivan.
good enemies to lovers type thing, and that's there. That's all it is.
Is this
So I'm
something
like,
that me and Maddie share? We love love.
we love
We
enemies to lovers.
love.
Anyway,
Yeah.
girlies,
said that
so
last.
we'll see you
Anyway,
for another
girlies.
Wait, what are you
episode
doing?
next week.
We got 3 tangents we need to hit. We need to knock them off. Boop, boop, boop.
We just did.
Wait,
Avalanche,
so are
Whitney
you
Houston, Girlies Love and Love.
Are you saving the tangents till the end now, since you only get
No.
one? Or are you just strategically placing them?
I'm just trying to figure out how to get more. Always.
Exactly.
It's hard
so
to like.
You had 3 this whole
I had a
time.
lot of tangents.
he had a lot.
It's like one day. You did it for one day, one tangent per episode, and then the next day you double down. He did.
I thought it does increase every day we're here.
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
was
was that
so-
all throughout?
You know what it is.
Yeah,
And
you
I'm
don't
done
have
with you,
to explain it
girlies.
to him.
I'm taking this back.
Maddie,
Taking it back.
Maddie.
Kitty kitty purr.
We'll see you
Yikes.
guys next week. It's like my 5th time trying to end this.
Get out of here,
Let's
Maddie.
keep going.
Maddie, we gotta go.
We have you see the avalanche?
Oh!
And scene.